Hello, guys. This is me. A little change from the Space Marine 2 updates. This is going to be me doing a overview on the new champion that's just been announced, Ambessa. Some of you may recognize her from Arcane Season 1. Uh, and let me tell you right now, looks. She looks like a champion. So, her passive is Drakehound Step. Entering an attack or movement command while casting an ability will cause Ambessa to dash a short distance once the ability is cast. This is very similar to Callista's passive. She is basically melee Callista. But after using an ability, her next attack has bonus range, damage, and attack speed, and refunds energy. So she's an energy based bruiser, which I don't think we have any of those. No, Lee. Lee Sin is the only other one that I can think of, which is a little ridiculous. But you can see there the enhanced auto attacks. So obviously she's going to be a really good Triforce builder. I actually think she's going to be really good with Triforce, Eclipse, Sundered Sky. What else? Shojin, definitely Spear of Shojin is going to be ridiculous on her. It's just she's going to be something. I'm personally very excited for her. I like the mechanical champs, and having someone like this in the top lane as a big God of War fan too. I like her a lot. She is God of War the champion. It's going over her passive some more. Okay, her Q. Cunning Sweep, Sundering Slam. Ambessa sweeps her twin Drakehounds in a semicircle in front of her, dealing bonus damage to enemies hit by its blades. Ooh. Striking an enemy will transform the next cast of this ability for a short period of time, causing her to slam her twin Drakehounds down in a line in front of her, dealing bonus damage to the first enemy hit. Okay. Alright, you can already see some of the passive at work there. With the recast, you can just tap backwards to make space as you trade. That's a little ridiculous. However, I haven't seen anything in her kit that makes her uh, like overly tanky. Um, so I definitely think she's gonna suffer a lot if it comes to uh, comps with a reasonable amount of crowd control. So basically, anyone with a point and click, and she's not gonna get to play the game at all. Unlike Casanti, who's really good because he has multiple unstoppable abilities. With his W and his R, she doesn't have those at all. She has a lot of mobility, but she doesn't have any way to negate crowd control. I think a big part of figuring out if she's going to be broken or not is going to be based on how high her ratios are. Although when I was watching LS's breakdown, he said that some of the people that he spoke to said that she actually appeared to be struggling sometimes in extended fights, because I think you want to primarily build damage on her. So, also with her mobility, she'll be a good mid laner. And if she has any, I don't know if she'd be a good jungler because I don't think her dashes can go over walls. Well, we'll have to see. So her W. Ambessa gains a shield, briefly braces herself, and then slams the ground down to damage nearby enemies. If she blocked any non-minion damage while bracing herself, this ability will deal increased damage. So, you want to use this like Feuer's parry right when you see someone about to trade or engage, counter engage with your W. Your W. How big was the damage difference? Hmm. Hmm. Doesn't seem like the enhanced damage is that big. E. Lacerates. Ambessa whips her twin Drake Hounds around herself, damaging and slowing nearby enemies. Initiating Drake Hound Step from this ability causes her to strike a second time at the end of its dash. Okay. R. Public Execution. Ambessa blinks to the farthest enemy champion in a line of her choosing and suppresses them upon her arrival. Well, we don't have a. I don't think we've gotten a champion with a suppression since set. Because his ult counts as a suppression. She then slams the enemy into the ground where they take damage and are stunned. Okay, so that one is a blink, which means you can use it to dodge skill shot crowd control, but again, not point and click. It's like a combination of Silas. Well, I mean, this ult is like a combination of Yone's and Leona's, because it's single target, but it's in a direction, so you can jump to backline instead of having to fight front to back. Damn it, the range looks like it's decently long. But it looks like her only real way of engaging on someone, besides like spamming her abilities for multiple dashes, but then your abilities are all on cooldowns. The other way I could see her being balanced, which might be why she struggles in long fights, would be that her cooldowns are actually pretty long. Again, Shojin would be pretty important. Getting some gameplay over here. Oh yeah, she's gonna be great with Black Cleaver too, because she can just apply it to so many people at one time. Yeah, and that's it for Ambessa. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you out there on the Rift.